All right, I've got the 5-minute GameStop Madden demo here, and first things first, there's a lot of progress here, and you know, in a 5-minute demo, I feel even with a 5-minute demo, I feel comfortable saying more progress has been made from Madden 09 to Madden 10 than Madden 06 to Madden 09 combined, and that's a big statement. I went through, I didn't want to start haphazardly putting up videos. I went through, I played a few games, and I looked kind of for continual issues I saw that I felt would affect gameplay, and here's one. It generally stems when offensive tackles pull. So up here, you're going to see my offensive tackle is going to pull, and he's going to meet James Ferrier, and just instead of engaging a block, he just kind of pushes him out of the way, and this kind of sets off a chain reaction. But real quick, the important thing here is Beanie Wells, Chris Wells, the running back. He's behind the line of scrimmage right now, and I am set to engage with number 91, a defensive tackle, and 2 linebackers. And there's an open corner on the other side that later becomes involved. So here's what happens. Here's the initial contact. First hit from James Ferrier on Chris Wells is at, give or take, 3 yards, the line of scrimmage. Okay? And here's where shifting starts occurring. You can see Chris Wells is up behind this offensive tackle, and then the offensive tackle, you see here, just starts shifting. Ike Taylor there becoming involved in the play. But the offensive tackle, as you can see, just starts shifting and falls forward roughly 5 yards. Here's where they touch, and then the player eventually ends up, you can see right there, he ends up about 5 yards forward. And this not only takes my blocker out of the play, but takes a linebacker out of the play for the defense. So as this play develops a little further, after that, you know, that whole line shifting, line pushing thing, which extends to a lot of players, you can see in the background here, it affects my guard. My guard starts running and pushes Ferrier, and here's the issue I have, and this is a gameplay issue that I think is really going to affect people when you talk about people being able to run out the clock on you, people nickel and diming you down the field. I've already said the initial contact came at or near the line of scrimmage, and here's where Pro-Tack takes hold. You've got you've got a linebacker and a defensive tackle and a corner coming in to engage me, and there's no blocker. It's just me and these 3 Steelers. And as you can see, I start to fight, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting, and I'm being pushed, and I'm fighting. And at the end of the play, I fall forward 5 yards. So a play that in actual NFL terms, and I'll do it at speed, a play in actual NFL terms should have been for no gain. Turns out to be a 5-yard run just because of blocking, shifting, and Pro-Tack. And if you allow a run like this to be successful for 5 yards, I think it's going to be hard to stop people in a running game, you know, from running out the clock on you, from getting 5 yards, 4 yards every play. I mean, just do simple math. You get 4 or 5 yards every play, you're going to score every possession. So, again, great game. I think there's a lot of improvements to be made, but things like this really do affect gameplay online and offline.